It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jameson Williams. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Lions and the Vikings. All that and more.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. McCarthy going to put it up right away. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. McCarthy operating from the gun. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's the game of 10. And the Vikings first down. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. You talk about this Lions defense.
Well, they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Richardson looking to throw this. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Pulled in at the 24. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And out across midfield down to the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Lockett the man in motion. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now McCarthy. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Spot it now at about the 18-yard line, it looks like. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Richardson looking to throw. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Now Richardson.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it in.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jameson Williams.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Well, now how about this return?
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Stevenson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal.
To the air with McCarthy.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyler Lockett from a yard out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense and their wideout getting set to go once more.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7.
And now here's a carry heading left.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Vikings to take over. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson. 74 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Richardson.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
Now it's Richardson.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Lions had got it back to within a score.
What's good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Here's 2nd and 8. Checking this down to Stevenson.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that'll be complete to Stevenson.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
To the right side, this is Stevenson.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good.
And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jameson Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. It's complete to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Down the right sideline.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Richardson looking to throw this.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And it'll be intercepted.
Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Now McCarthy.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Here's McCarthy.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Richardson looking to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jameson Williams
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Lutz with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
And they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter.
On play action, now McCarthy.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Looking to throw McCarthy. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a while.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36.
Off play action, Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15. First down, Vikings.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
McCarthy off the play fake. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
To the air with McCarthy.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is McCarthy.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the 2nd half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the Lions first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up in a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Terrell Bernard able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They run once more with Stevenson.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Encroachment, defense.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Setting up a screen for Stevenson.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Richardson.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Now it's Richardson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. That's complete to LaPorta. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
That's another Lions.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Richardson working from the gun. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Richardson. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Richardson looking to throw this. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam LaPorta, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Richardson will throw for it. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, don't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And that is incomplete. And pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Vikings send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
He's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Here's Richardson.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.